What is going on, guys? It's Taylor, and today we're taking a look at Nezori. This one's both developed and published by Visualnoveler, and let me tell you, their name is way too accurate. You'll see why. The game is planned for a Q1 release, and it's coming to PC, PS5, and Nintendo Switch. I've got the demo on Steam, but it's also available on itch.io if you want to give it a shot yourself. Nezori is an action RPG set in a fantasy land where fox girls, called the Nezori, and wolf girls, called the Sothien, are basically sworn enemies. You play as Etsuko, a young fox girl who hears about a legendary hot springs forgotten by her people. She's determined to find it, even though it's smack in the middle of Sothien territory. On her journey, she runs into a few important characters. Miyu, the Shrine Guardian, is a mischievous but not entirely hostile person. Eureka, the leader of the Sothien, takes her role seriously and sees Etsuko as a straight-up intruder. And then there's Sylvia, who isn't a Nezori or a Sothien. She's a wild card hanging out in the middle. This is just a demo, so there are bound to be more characters later, but these introductions give you a sense of the world dynamics. Since this is an action RPG, expect real-time combat. No turn-based menus here. Etsuko has both melee and range attacks, and she can sprint, dash, and roll as long as you've got the stamina to spare. On top of that, there's an energy bar and a special meter bar that regenerates on its own. I played with an Xbox controller, where special moves were mapped to combos. Twin Slash was LB and X, Lightning was LB and Y, Fire Burst was LB and B, and a Charge Attack was LB and A. It's simple to pick up, but has enough variety to keep things interesting. In the demo, basic creatures weren't tough. You could dash behind them, land a couple of hits, toss in a Charge Attack, and they go down pretty quickly. Finding the Sothien, though, was more of a challenge. They came equipped with weapons and abilities, forcing you to change your strategy. Grouping them together worked well. Hit them all at once, dash out, then dive back in for more damage. The boss fight was a real highlight. It blocked access to the next area, and it wasn't forgiving. I had to learn the special attack patterns, and rushed in head first got me punished hard. Patience was the key. There's no time limit, and the boss doesn't regenerate health, so slow and steady wins the fight. Now let's talk about pacing. This is where Visualnoveler lived up to their name. The game loves dialogue. Before I even moved Etsuko, I spent about 12 minutes in cutscenes and conversations. And if you die, you'll see those lines again, unless you find the skip button. The village hub has multiple areas, like the office, garden, and shop, each packed with characters who want to chat. I've got this bad habit of clearing every exclamation mark I see, so I spend a lot of time just talking. Since the demo caps you at the Nezori forest, some of the markers are permanent, which bugged me more than I like to admit. Side quests add more dialogue, and enemies can be skipped through entirely if you want to just go around them and straight to the boss. I ended up doing exactly that for a while, because fighting the same mobs over and over got tedious. Leveling up helps, but honestly the boss is all about patience and pattern recognition, not raw stats. At the end of the day, Nezori was fun, but the enemy variety really needs work. Fighting literal duplicates gets boring fast. That said, I did like how the map was available right away. Save points are clearly marked, and they double as return points so you can fast travel with levels. Would I buy this game? Probably not full price. For me, it's a wait for a sale type of purchase. Still, if you're into action RPGs, dialogue-heavy storytelling, and the whole fox girl versus wolf girl vibe, it might be worth a purchase when it comes out on PC, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.